Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Prospero año y felicidad.
All right, guys, it's often said that to receive love, one must be willing to give love.
Amen.
But that is not always the case.
Oh, no.
And while romantic relationships may first come to mind, it isn't the only type of relationship that needs to be fostered by regular instances of reciprocity. So in this morning's Girl Talk, we're discussing how you can show a little kindness in return.
Yes.
At this time of year, but all year round, because reciprocity is a 24/7, 365 kind of affair. So we're going to talk with the family. Start with the family.
Yeah.
Okay. So according to this article, any relationship that you have in your life, from parents to siblings to friends to co-workers, can benefit from reciprocity. And since this word is all about acknowledging someone's kindness towards you, it can even be something that you practice with strangers as well, this says. But let's start with family.
Yes.
How does reciprocity work in family?
It says, sometimes some families require immediate repayment while other families don't keep track of who has done what and when.
So this is money they're talking about now?
Yes.
It's just beyond money though, but
yeah.
it's
I
beyond
don't know
money.
I don't know in terms of reciprocity what that would be.
For family members?
Well, I mean, because reciprocity is give and take, eh? So if I lend you money, I'm not sure what you're reciprocating, if you're going to pay me back more money. Because giving me back the money that you borrow from me is not reciprocity. That's
Standard
giving
for
me
a
back
loan.
the loan.
Yeah.
But
Or maybe it means you give the money and don't expect anything in return, so that when you are in need, the next time you will be helped.
I think that's probably some part of the problem. Because sometimes you have a family dynamic where some people are always the people that are giving. They're always the ones that are giving.
You got the takers.
Yes.
Yeah.
And some not giving back. And it really doesn't. I mean, this example says money, but if you're not the family member that has the money, but you're the family member that can cook, you're the family member that you can say, listen, I know say you're busy, may I come help you clean up your house? Or, hey,
But if
may I
you're
come
the
fix
one
the garden?
always doing that
Yeah.
without getting, not that you're expecting anything in return, but it's nice to know that somebody's thinking of you. I mean, if you often think of them and find ways to help that are tangible.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Give what it is in your capacity to give and balance it out.
Next one is work. It says work relationships tend to be more formal. So how would you practice reciprocity in order to ensure that work relationships stay productive and drama-free? You're always helping out that one co-worker and they never come through when you need someone to fill in when you need a day off.
Yeah.
Okay. Again, at work, it's more than just about that too. You know, there are some folks who come through for at work all the time, but they don't really give you the same kind of.
Yeah.
I think that's a common thread that's going to run throughout all of these.
But I would also say in a work relationship, well, in any relationship, in a work relationship, valuing the other person is key. So don't expect me to value what you're bringing to the work relationship and then you don't value what I'm bringing to the work relationship, because I feel like we're both bringing something. And then if I'm, as you say, I'm helping you and I'm encouraging you, help and encourage your co-worker to the man. Do that for your co-worker. And stop eat out them food out of the fridge. Why is that, Marvin?
It happens.
It happens.
And then sometimes they leave the bone in the container. Not right.
God.
Not right. Friends, some also depend on you to cover the bill almost all the time. How do you handle this?
Stop God.
Again, it's more than about money, but you know, there's always that one friend perhaps that you have who is always trying to hit you up for help. Hit you up for help, always looking to you to do the paying or the covering of this or the, you know, it gets tiring after a while, is what this article is saying.
And you can say, listen, I'm going to drive this time. You expect the person to drive come for you, them are going to pay the bill, them are going to drive you home, them are
buy the gas, pay the toll.
Them are everything?
Yeah. Maybe we should do romantic partner since we only
Yes.
have 52 seconds left.
Yeah.
Um,
I don't think
so,
there's a one level. I think on every level there should be reciprocity.
yeah, one partner might provide emotional support while the other provides financial stability. In general, though, both partners require love. So it is expected that this resource is regularly exchanged and not one-sided. And love comes in many forms. Love language. Learn your partner's love language so that you guys can give and receive equally or often or in good measure so that one person doesn't feel like, there's a void is what's important. Okay? All right. Words on reciprocity take us straight to news with Shane.
Thanks for joining us for News in 5. I'm Shane Masters. A special welcome to viewers on onespotmedia.com. The Jamaica Hotel and Tourist Association, JHTA, is predicting a soft start to the winter tourist season, which begins today. President of the JHTA, Clifton Reeder, is attributing this to the continued fallout from the coronavirus. However, he's expecting a gradual rise towards the second quarter of 2021. Mr. Reeder says private and public sector interests are working hard to get better results. He spoke with our news center last night and gave a breakdown of the numbers.
Up to probably September. We were looking at, December ending in probably the 30s, 35, 40% for December. We are now realizing the high 20s instead. So we've seen a fall off there for the December market as well. January is going to be a soft January. We're going to be in the teens. And with the vaccination going on in the UK and US now, we are seeing some light going into March, where I think March will get us back into the 20s. And I think April, we will start to see an uptick in terms of getting into high 30s.
A man has been charged with larceny and unlawful possession of meat after he was caught with bags of goat remains. He has been identified as 38-year-old Elvis McIntosh of Ballard's Penn in St. Catherine. It's understood that two men were seen in Happy Grove, St. Elizabeth early Saturday morning with bags boarding a bus to Montego Bay. The Newmarket police were alerted and the bus was intercepted. One of the men ran while Mr. McIntosh was caught with 2 bags of 7 goat remains and a bloody knife used to slaughter the animals. One farmer has since turned up at the Newmarket police station to report that he had lost 10 heads of goat and the skin left on the farm. Over 45 heads of goat went missing in the last 3 weeks in the Newmarket area, with one farmer losing 20 goats in one night. Motorists in St. James describe as shameful the length of time it's taking the authorities to fix the road along Orange Street. They point to a pothole where water from a leaking NWC pipe is settling.
Parts there, man. And we have to buy parts to deal with. You see me?
If the vehicle come drop in the people have your back from water, that no look right. That no look right, man.
Now to news overseas. U.S. Attorney General William Barr has resigned. His resignation comes after the Electoral College voted to certify Joe Biden's victory in the 2020 presidential election, beating President Donald Trump. More from the CNN.
The Electoral College voting and confirming Joe Biden as the next president of the United States after reaching that 270 vote threshold Monday afternoon, with the electoral votes coming in from California.
For Joseph R. Biden of Delaware, a Democrat, ayes 55, noes 0.
The final tally, Biden with 306 and Trump with 232 electoral votes. Monday night, Biden addressed the nation as the soon-to-be 46th president of the United States. Biden says he knows there's plenty of hard work ahead.
Getting this pandemic under control and getting the nation vaccinated against this virus. Delivering immediate economic help so badly needed by so many Americans who are hurting today.
And a major announcement from the current administration, President Donald Trump taking to Twitter to announce the resignation of U.S. Attorney General Bill Barr. Now, in the last few days, Trump has been critical of Barr not announcing a federal investigation into the business dealings of President-elect Joe Biden's son, Hunter, before the election.
All he had to do is say an investigation's going on. And by the way, I don't want to see anything bad happen to Hunter Biden. Whatever it is the facts. But I don't want to see anything bad happen to Hunter Biden. And I purposely stay out of it. But when you affect an election, Bill Barr, frankly, did the wrong thing.
According to the president's tweet, Deputy Attorney General Jeff Rosen will step up as acting Attorney General.
And that's your news in 5 from Machine Masters. On behalf of the entire team, have a wonderful day. Stay tuned for more Smart Jamaica. It's morning time with Delia and Simone.
Christmas tree at the Christmas party. A mistletoe hung where you can see every couple tries to stop.
Rocking around the Christmas tree, let the Christmas spirit reign. Later we'll have some pumpkin pie and we'll do some caroling.
All right, guys, welcome back. This morning we're continuing with a few more letters from our Smile Jamaica wish list. Letter number 1 comes from Ashanti. She's a 6th form student who is wishing for a laptop. She's going to be sitting CAPE exams next year and she wants to be able to attend her classes and complete her assignments. Her second wish is for a sofa for her mother. She says her mother sacrifices a lot to ensure that she is enrolled in school and she just wants to make sure that she is happy this Christmas. Our next letter comes from Kimberly. Kimberly is currently unemployed and is asking for some chickens, chicken feed, and a tablet. She's searching for a way to provide for her 1-year-old baby. She says she has experience in the BPO and customer service sectors, and the tablet or a laptop would help her to be able to work from home. The gift Ricardo wants for Christmas is a laptop. He is a grade 10 student who is trying to complete his 2 CXC subjects. He's from a single parent home and he hasn't been attending classes online. Ricardo dreams of becoming a lawyer so that one day he will be able to help his family. He also wished for a bicycle to help him exercise. He says he gets teased a lot for his extra weight. Elaine would like some help for 2 people from her community who are in desperate need of help. She is wishing for adult diapers and groceries for a lady who is crippled. She has also wished for some chickens to help give a start to another lady who is facing financial difficulties. And we have a letter from Mario who wants help for his niece's school. She attends St. Albans Basic School, and due to the pandemic, the school is required to have a hand washing station. The school doesn't have water on a regular basis, so Mario is wishing that they can get a water tank so that they can help them with what is basic hygiene, especially now during a pandemic. Folks, if you can, in any way, help any of the folks who have written in this morning or any other morning, either with a small wish or a big wish, please call our production department. You can call 926-1100, ask for the production department and tell them that you'd like to help out with our wish list letters. God bless you to those of you who have already helped, and if you can help in any way, we urge you to do so. Up next, Dahlia is on the outside to hear all about CB's Passions Christmas Ham. Nom nom. We'll be right back with that.
Mayroon silang lahat, wala